when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're underway from Seattle. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
From the gun, Darnold. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And this is going to take him out there across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Now Darnold off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd and 10. Darnold. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. If you receivers, you couldn't do my job. I just showed you I could do yours.
And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Play fake, Darnold. Flushed out of the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the red zone now. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
As quarterback, when you have an out-route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hip to that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Time.
Ready? Go get him, go get him.
And again, it's Darnold. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Cooper Kupp, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. Second drive, we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go, set.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They give on 2nd to Kamara. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. There could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Here we go, go, check.
Going to the ground again on first. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
They'll run for the first time with their rookie from Michigan. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. Coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Off the play action. Jump. Makes the Pittman bands left side. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of one. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're back for the start of the second. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. Now a give to Edwards, running left. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Let's go.
Edwards is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish off their opening drive. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Darnold looking to throw. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Walker on 1st down. Next attack. He's still going. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
On 2nd and 10 now, Darnold has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left with 4th down here. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. From the right hash, 55 yards out.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
On 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Truck to throw. It's caught left side by Hill. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches. They really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Chuck on third down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
Wow, beautiful punt there. They have them backed up all the way to the 2-yard line. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Lady, side. Lady.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, that kind of game may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on the next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Seahawks with the lead here at Lumen. Second down now. They need 7. Running with Walker again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the first. He's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one. It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
They'll go play action. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, Walker. Give him 2 yards on the play. It's going to be 4th down and 8. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4th down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. Back deep is Palmer. And that hits and heads out beyond the 45, but short of the 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Chuck working from the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that that'll bring up second down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Shuck. He's going deep this time. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
He'll give up the gut to Walker. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up second down.
They'll stick with the ground game here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. And gained on second down.
A gain of a yard on the play.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. To Camaro we go to start this third quarter. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackle made by Demarcus Lawrence.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Running behind center with Edwards. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Leonard Williams applying the hit there.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
The Seahawks opting for a 5th DB nickel set for this third down play. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And some textbook work covering that part. It is stopped after almost nothing on the returns. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. He'll get this to Cup. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 35 out of that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Now an inside give to Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They're going play action. That's taken in by Cup. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Go side. Reset.
To the ground with Walker. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
7-yard pickup.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
Here we go, set it.
From the gun, Darnold escapes the pocket. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Walker trying to run for the first. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Here's Darnold, first and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up. I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. But not against this defense. Not on that one.
Buys time, rolling right. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know you've got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Myers' kick is good, and that'll double their lead to 6.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Now Shuck to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 25. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints come through with 6. Chris Olave with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Rupi adds the extra point, and they'll take the lead.
Saints 14, Seahawks 13.
Reed now to kick this one away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
Go set. Set.
Now Darnold off the play action. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Saints get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range.
is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Edwards getting it again here on second. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Field goal would have been 49 yards, Brock, but they want to go for this instead. Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Drive begins with a walker run. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Staying with Walker. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10. Darnold. That's incomplete left side. Cooper caught the intended receiver. And it's going to be 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 4th quarter lead. Jackson, Smith, and Jigma with a touchdown. Darnold in the offense getting set. 2-point attempt upcoming. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call, throwing it for 2. That risk pays off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll start the drive with Edwards. We're going to take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. On play action, here's Shump. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Here's a give inside to Edwards. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
First down, and they go right back to him. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Go set. Set.
Walker now from the gun. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. And off to Walker from the gun. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Jason Shepard brought him down. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Back to throw it. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks pushing to get within range for a game winner. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Set. Yo, ladies. Ready? Set.
Into the gun. Here's Darnold. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. Intended target there was Jackson Smith and Jigba. So it'll be second down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
We go side.
We go with Walker here. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, kid, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in a count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Saints adding an extra DB. This is 3rd down.
Ready?
Looking to throw it. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. He bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Trying it left side with Edwards. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. On the ground, it's Edwards again. And it'll be blocked out along the 25-yard line. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger.
He'll look to throw it. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here he is to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. Kai Kroger is going to kick this one away. can get anything on that return.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Here we go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's second down. That's going to do it for regulation. So some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoffs. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Got to be able to make a stop, too.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. First throw of overtime. Taken in by Hill, right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Saints first down. Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far in past years for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yep, that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Off the play action, Chuck. Oh, big interception here. And the Seahawks surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
He's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
We're going to set. The lady.
To throw, here's Darnold. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's caught, here's that shove in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and goal, here's Charbonnet. There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Back to Charbonnet. He gets him halfway there with a 3-yard gain. They'll need 3 more on 3rd and goal. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime. Last play stopped short. Still 3 yards to gain. 3rd and goal.
We're going to set. Reset.
They'll try to run it in. Charbonnet. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll have none remaining in OT.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you gonna do?
The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. So that's it for us here. Rob Keyword, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Seattle.
Shout out, I'm going crazy, shot, deep in, shit, I ain't the same, she try to go.